It's blitzing season. The Netherlands was the warning. Birmingham was the message. London is the reckoning. Blitz begins now.
I am the son of a God. I got a power with God. I am the son of a God. Prince of the power with God. Prince of the power with God.
Minds like the Iron Dome evading missile. Laugh not, cry later, all spits in Hebrew. Wicked don't perish when them arrows whistle. Used to sold pistols, but now it's false pistols. 16-11, hold 12, I'm a shooter. Deep to left, red from rooter to the tutor. My dream give you nightmares like Kruger. How you the Jew?
Shalom, shalom. I see you've been listening diligently. Your siblings have been standing there sitting on diligently. I'm going to give you a piece of history because you are in the face of repenting. You have a humble spirit. And that's what we like. They asked a question over there. I asked them, the Gentiles in the New Testament, does that mean everybody? And they said yes. What does that mean to you? Do the Gentiles in the New Testament, when they say they don't difference between Jew and Greek, does that mean everyone? Because I told them something over there that they never thought about. The last history of captivity in the Old Testament was what? It was the Persian and the Medes. Then came the what? The Greek. But in the common Bible today, you don't read about the Greek history. You read directly into Romans. What happened during the Greek captivity? Get me? 1 Maccabees 6? Because it's important for you to know, why is it only referencing Greek and Jew? Because like I told them, they identify themselves as Jamaicans, but they still fall in the same thing of a Greek and Jew. Because I know I'm a Jew. They know they're Jamaican, but they're actually Jews as well. That don't know they're Jews. You got it? 1 Maccabees 6. Because the history in the Maccabees was the Jews had to renounce their nationality and become Grecians. They had to become Gentiles. They were no longer allowed to call themselves Jews. It was, you would be put to death if you call yourself a Jew. So now when we get to the New Testament, but Christ said, go unto the lost sheep of the house of Israel. Is the reason why he said the word lost. Because they would not know who they were. Because the Jews, the southern kingdom, they knew who they were. But the rest never knew. You got it? 1 Maccabees 6. Yes, read a bit from
6 and 3, let's go.
Let's go.
There's the book of 2 Maccabees, chapter 6 and verse 3. The coming in of this mischief was sore and grievous to the people. For the temple was filled with riot and reveling by the Gentiles, who dilate with harlots and had to do with women within the sacred of the holy places. Verse 6, neither was it lawful for a man to keep Sabbath days or ancient feasts, or to profess himself at all to be a Jew.
So that right there was clear. You could not call yourself a Jew. You had to take on the captivity of the custom of a captive, which was the Grecians. So now when we get to the New Testament in the Roman captivity, when the apostles came on the scene, Christ said, go unto the lordship of the house of Israel. Wake them up. They knew what their job was. They knew their assignment. So now today in modern Christianity, your thing is everyone. But if it was so, what is sin? What is sin? But who was the law given to? So that can't be everyone. The teacher before me just said the Bible is not hard to understand. But nowadays you put some paradoxes in it that when you read it, it confuses you. It's not hard to understand, because if the law was given to you, if you sin, because sin is a transgression of the law, and it was given to you, that doesn't mean it applies to everyone else. It's that simple. But I want more. What you got for me? All right, read it.
There's the book of 1 John, chapter 3 and verse 4. Whosoever committeth sin, transgresseth also the law. For sin is the transgression of the law.
Sin is transgression of the law. But who was the statutes, the oracles, the commandments given to? Was only one nation of people. So, then do the nation of Chinese, do they fall under it? No. Do the Arab nation fall under it? No. The Indian nation fall under it? No. It does not apply to them. It's not that time yet. That time is for us to come back, to wake up to who we are as a people, to understand that we broke the laws of God, His commandments, to understand that the book of Deuteronomy 28 pertains to us only. Because when you read, give me that. Go to Deuteronomy 28. When you read Deuteronomy 28, it's the reason why all of us here from different walks of life, all of us here in purple and gold today, come from different continents of the world. But when we read Deuteronomy 28, it's synchronized with us. Because even I from the Caribbean, he's from South Africa, South America, he realized the same condition your people was in the Caribbean is the same condition my people are in South America. That's why a curse will be on us forever. Give me one.
There's the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 15. But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to observe, to do all his commandments and his statutes, which I command thee this day, that all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee.
So now it said, just like if you listen, you get the blessing, but if you don't listen, you get the curse. You're going to get all these curses upon you, and they're going to be upon you forever. Give me one of the cut through of scriptures. 32.
Verse 32. Thy sons and thy daughters shall be given unto another people.
Stop. Weren't the children in Jamaica, in Trinidad, in the islands, in South America, in Africa, weren't they taken away from their parents, and they were not minding their parents had to take them back? That happened. So when you read that, it's like, wow, I see a lot of slave movies about that. I read a lot of slave books about that, but maybe it's not clear for you. Maybe you need more. Give me something else.
Verse 33. The fruit of thy land and all thy labors shall a nation which thou knowest not eat up.
Stop. Jamaica, Barbados, the British Islands helped made UK what it is today. A rich country. Because Jamaica literally means land of wood and water. That is what it literally means. They took free labor from the Jamaicans for 400 years. The Barbadians for 400 years. Till to this day, you still have Jamaica, still have the king as the head of state. Isn't it so? So, all these curses are upon us for a sign to understand who we are as a people. Give me the next one.
Verse 48.
Come on.
Verse 48. Therefore shalt thou serve thine enemies, which the Lord shall send against thee, in hunger, and in thirst, and in nakedness, and in want of all things.
Right now, you have on a suit. Is that suit made in from Jamaicans? You want to go to eat? There's so many restaurants right here. You have McDonald's, you have KFC. Are they owned by our people? The water that you drink at home, maybe with tap water you buy it, you have to buy these stuff. Water's free, for example. All these things that happen to us is for a sign.
Shalom, Israel. This is Bishop Nathaniel. I want you to know that you can view all our Sabbath classes live on IUIC TV. That's right, I said on IUIC TV. Download the app today.
Which have brought thee out of the land of Egypt, out of the house of bondage.
So now that you know, Egypt is synonymous meaning for slavery. So when you go back to 68 now, when it tells you, you shall go into slavery again with ships. Who did it happen to? So what we read here, what we bring out here, This is not just our own, this is what actually happened to us biblically and historically. The slave trade is recorded here. What happened to our forefathers, the Indians, the native, Christ, this destruction, we will lose the image. It happened. What happened to the 12 tribes? They were not no nationality. It happened. So I hope you go home and you read, you do your research, and you call the London number.
Across the earth, the prophets move. From city streets to distant lands, the message is the same. Israel must rise. Through every quest, every journey, the truth spreads. No border can contain it. No distance can silence it. Our nation lives in every moment. In joy, we celebrate marriages. In sorrow, we honor our dead. On the Sabbath, we gather as one. Families rejoicing together, bound by the commandments of God. Yet are we tried. From the stones in Kenya to the hatred in Montana, we endure as a soldier of the Lord. And still, the mission expands. On the airwaves, on the screens, in every nation under heaven, Israel's voice is heard. We build our communities. We raise our children in royalty. We restore what was broken. We clean what was defiled. We show the world who we are. This is Israel united in Christ. Nation in motion. Nation endures.